much more than just saying goodbye to the Golden Nugget. In some ways, it is saying goodbye to the Hunts Pier that we all knew. This was the Disney New Jersey shore. No question about it. Because it was more than just a ride. It was also a piece of a landscape. It was a building. It was really many things. In the end, obviously, we decided that it was time to say farewell. It was time to move on. As I mentioned, my brother and I, we're second generation. We are, we're not the pioneers like Bud and Guy. We're not the founders of Maury's Piers like my father and his brother and my uncle. But I think that we recognize the importance of how history plays in the evolution of amusement piers. Jim Futrell is a historian that has really, I really enjoyed some of the education I've gotten from him. And when you look and chart and plot amusement piers over the last 100 years, it's a little devastating. It's a little devastating. You start to wonder, what the heck is going on, because there are many more closures than there are ones that are operating today. But we've learned a lot about this book, and we've learned that history is critically important to the survival of these places. But we've also learned that innovation is equally important. So we're faced with that balance. How much history? How much new? Do we want the biggest? Do we want the fastest? How do we create great places that are sustainable? And the truth of the matter is, it's all those things. It's all those things. Kristen, are you near the Come on up here. I'm almost done. I had a pause because I was about to sort of have my ending statement here, and I thought I'd do it with Kristen at my side. Sort of, know where your enemies are, basically. So we're pretty passionate about this business. We understand sort of the trauma that some of today will bring. I think in the end, though, I guess we'll ask that we'll ask for your forgiveness, but we'll also hopefully demonstrate to you that we understand the importance. And in some ways, maybe today is a farewell and a reincarnation. And with that, I will turn it over to you. This is Kristen Stendel, granddaughter of Bud Hunt.
Bear with me, please.
Thank you all so much for attending the ceremony for the Golden Nugget. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kristen Steindl, and I'm the granddaughter of William Disbrow Hunt, better known as Bud Hunt, but I always knew him as Pat. I'm very proud and honored to be here today, paying tribute to the accomplishments of all those who were instrumental in the creation, development, and maintenance of the one-of-a-kind attraction that has been on Hunts Pier for almost 50 years, the Golden Nugget Mine Ride. The talk of the walk. It's a perfect description for the Golden Nugget because it was one of the many custom rides that made Hunts Pier infamous. With each minecart that took passengers down its tracks, there were twists and turns, from the familiar scenery of Wildwood's beach and boardwalk to the unknown darkness of an abandoned gold mine. Curiosity and anticipation, in combination with impeccable detail and creativity, were all components that enticed everyone to experience this unique dark ride. When I rode the Golden Nugget as a child, I remember being so excited I could barely sit in the minecart as the journey began. The falling beams, the barrels, the sound effects always scared me, but never kept me from entering.
The company that built this great attraction, Tom?
coaster for the cold. I'm a skier, and it's freaking cold. I'd be home right now. This has always been one of the most unusual rides the company has done. As you know, we mainly did carousels and roller coasters, but we always did some, the company in the past did diversify, it did different types of, not going to unfreeze. But the company did a lot of things. It's preserved history. We keep all this in our archives, and we welcome anybody that's interested to that's doing a book, an article, amusement parks, or sometimes we even get parks calling us up and say, we got a problem with something, and we'll pull the old original drawings out for them. Now we're getting it all digitized, so it's really nice. But this has been one of the rides that's always been intriguing to me. That it's the way it was built, the way it's a roller coaster, it's a fun house, it's both. It's pretty amazing. Unfortunately, I never came down and rode it when I was a kid. Okay. No, sorry, but we were poor. We lived on cardboard blocks on the side of the road. We were lucky. We had the box. We were in a high-rent district. Anyways, no, unfortunately, I never did. And then by the time I got involved with the company in '77, this was already past its running, and I just never got a chance to get here. I'm sorry I missed it. For those of you who did, treasure the moment. Enjoy it. I'll live off of your experiences. Jack asked me to talk about 45 minutes, and I said it'd be about 45 seconds, and probably about a minute past that. So, as much as I love cold, and like I said, I'm a skier, and I love cold because when I die where I'm going, there's not going to be much anyway. So, but this is a little too much right now. But anyways, glad I was here, and glad that to see so many people here. I'm sure the fire marshal will feel happy to come in too.
Have you forgotten? And today, January 31st, 2009, is declared Golden Nugget Day in the city of Wildwood. So we'd like to present this to you.
Let's go eat salad.
As a youngster in the 60s, I worked for a